MLB The Show's striding into the box, Tommy Edman. He will lead this one off today.
The second baseman.
Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and the inning begins with a quick out number one. At the plate, Tyler O'Neill. First pitch on its way. And that's in there for strike one. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit to third. Ramirez is there. Throw gets him. 2 down. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. Line drive to center field. Mercado will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
Now here's the pitch.
Hernandez. Ball one, no strike.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground. 2
balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. The 2-1 on its way. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Batting second, the center fielder, Oscar.
Into the box, Oscar Mercado. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. Mercado is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field, a ball that's well hit. And that one is gone!
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
So now to the plate, Jose Ramirez, as he'll take a look at ball one, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 2-0 count. The pitch is looked at for the first strike. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Scooped up, throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So here's the cleanup hitter, Paul DeYoung. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike one. And he falls behind 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Wood has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch-to-contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Two balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. Bases are empty, one man out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. Too high, and that cost him ball 4. So striding in, Yadier Molina. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Carpenter leads off first with 1 away. Hit back toward the mound. A step on the bag for 1. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The designated hitter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A windup and the 0-1. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. On deck, Carlos Santana. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. So now Carlos Santana. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. The swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. A ball that's carrying almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The left fielder, Tyler.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Chopped toward the second baseman. He's got it. Only play is going to be at first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Found it softly down the line toward first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding in for the Indians, Roberto Perez, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's low.
Men on third with 2 down. Not close. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now. Cesar Hernandez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 3-0 pitch. Finds the zone, strike one.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Ranging back is O'Neill. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Coming to the plate now, Harrison Bader, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Lined hard toward right center. And that will be the first base hit of the ball game for the Cardinals. Here's Dexter Fowler now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Now a throw over, and the runner back in standing. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
0-2 count, and the pitch. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. Into the box now, Tommy Edman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that misses 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Tyler O'Neill will be next. Pops this one up, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one. So one gone here in the St. Louis third, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Long throw to the plate. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. I'm set with the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. On the ground is short. This could be two. Hernandez at second. Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now. Now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He reached on a single in his first try. Pitch on the way.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Pulled toward right center field. Catch made out there by Wong, and that's your first out. Stepping into the box, Oscar Mercado. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center, and he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. First delivery to him on the way. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. O'Neill waits on it. And that retires the side. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. No balls and 1 strike. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. 1 man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. And that's in there for a strike. Fouled away. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And he misses there. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes 1 away. Wow.
The catcher, number 4.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Yadier Molina is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone. Colton Wong would be next. Down the left field line and deep, and that's going to land foul. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Striding in, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And it's fouled away. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Popped him up. Molina has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Carlos Santana now. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
A ball and a strike. Heading out toward shallow right. Bader will reach out with one hand to make the catch. Now batting, Colton Wong. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Runs up and gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. To 2-2 now. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. To the plate now, Dexter Fowler. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. And a dive, but he's back in there. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. And another foul ball. Fowler behind the ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stepping up now, Tommy Edman. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reyes is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. So here's Tyler Naquin. He's 0-for-1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, but he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
The right fielder.
At the plate, Franmil Reyes. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
2 balls and a strike now. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. High in the air out to center field. Wong is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Roberto Perez flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0-for-1 so far. Here's a high pop-up. Carpenter is there. And that ends the inning. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Stepping in, Tyler O'Neill. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And he gets ahead 0-1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the...
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Well, he had success earlier in the day, driving in their only run. And that success continues when he takes this pitch to his liking and makes sure some lucky kid gets a souvenir. He's been huge for them in this one.
1-0 the count. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great...
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. He'll get it into second, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Emmanuel Clase takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. So Paul DeYoung digs in next. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he lays off for ball 1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Fouled off. The 1-2 pitch. And this is lined softly to the left side. Foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he fouls this one off. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. And there's out number 2. Yadi Molina digging in now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Out in front of it, strike 1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to Molina. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Swing and a liner. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
The center fielder,
Colton Wong will stand in. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. High in the air out to center field. Mercado is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Ready for another shot now. Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in now, Oscar Mercado. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. The 0-1 on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor. 3-1.
3-2 to the Indian center fielder. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Stepping in, Francisco Lindor. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Set to deal on 2-2. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Another 2-2 offering. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful.
A drive that's got a chance, and that ball is gone to tie it. These guys don't want to go away. This game is all knotted up.
As a hitter, that feels so good. The previous pitch ran in on him, trying to get him off the plate, but the next pitch, he mashes it out of here. Goes to show you can't intimidate him.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez.
the third baseman.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. He pulls this one into right. Bader is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one, strike one. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
This one's down to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Dexter Fowler. A hit in 2 tries so far. And that one right down Main Street. And that misses 1-1. One out, nobody on. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Good battle. Count remains full.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Clase has room in foul territory. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Tommy Edman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Fouled away. Pulled toward right center field. Reyes is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Jordan Hicks gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, digging in once again, Josh Bell. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. The 1-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Now the 2-0. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Carlos Santana waits on deck. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. So striding forward now, Carlos Santana. And with an impressive contact attribute, he's a gold player who's a really tough out. Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out. Standing in now, Tyler Naquin, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. O'Neill waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And this throw gets away from him. Ryan Helsley takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Franmil Reyes will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. And it's fouled away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Roberto Perez waits on deck. Skied into straightaway right. Bader back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. Stepping into the box, Roberto Perez, and their runners at the corners now. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Inside with the breaking ball, 2-0.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Fouled off. That's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Cesar Hernandez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Outside, 3-0 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
3-1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Full count, 3-2. Ready with the payoff pitch. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right. Gone! It's a grand slam.
And they complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a grand slam to take the lead. You don't get style points in this game, but I'd give them some if I could hand some out.
Stepping in now, Oscar Mercado. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hard hit ball to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. All set for the start of the inning. The next to bat for St. Louis, Tyler O'Neill. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hunter Wood has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Down the left field line and deep, and no one will get this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And, strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away. First pitch coming, here it is. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mercado is there, 2 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Paul DeYoung. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And he fouls this one off. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Andrew Miller is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Francisco Lindor will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 on its way. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Ouch, that one hit him. In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
And there's ball 1. Throw over to first, and he's back in standing. A runner at first with no outs here. Fouled away. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Now
ready now, Josh Bell. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
The first baseman.
At the plate now, Carlos Santana. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Wong will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
The left fielder.
So stepping in, Tyler Naquin. He could really use a knock here. Domingo Santana will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 24. Come and go. Santana.
Bouncer to the left side. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves it. All set to start the 9th in this one. Digging in, Matt Carpenter. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Oliver Perez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Santana in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Santana is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Cardinals are down to their final out now, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. And a swing and a miss, as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict where this amazing streak's going to end, so I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
9-3, the final tally here in this one.